goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always got a black holes. Whoa, 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 whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block hoes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cause you know I block hoes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block.
Hey y'all, happy Friday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in on this good old Friday. I hope y'all had a good work week and I hope y'all have an even better weekend, baby. Let's see who we got in here. This is an impromptu live, y'all. I won't be on here too long, but I've been promising y'all a morning live. So I'm pretty sure people come in slow as they see it. I literally just threw this thumbnail up here because I was supposed to go live yesterday, but I was aggravated. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just take a break and then, I'll go live today. But the reason why I say I won't be on here long is because my brother and his fiance just had a baby today. So I got to go to the hospital and see the little baby. She's so cute. I can't wait to see her. I love newborn babies, child. I just love me some that baby smell. Oh my God. I love that baby smell. But let's see who in here. I see Raw Truth was already cutting up. I was reading your comment because I've been sitting right here. Hey, K Brown, Raw True, of course. Miss Geraldine. We got Miss Lovely in the building. Miss Yolanda White, Miss Shalene. My bro Terry is in the building. My Karen, love you. We got Rakita. We got my Nika, K Monet. We got Shamise, Miss Simone. We got, hold up, Nita M. We got Sweetly Favorite, Talia, Brittany Tyner. Miss Lenora. We got Truth Slayer in the building, baby. Rebecca Cry, Miss Sheeta to you, Miss Angela Dickerson, I love you more. We got my girl Casey, Miss Deborah R, my sister Chatty Kathy. Hey Yams. Shout out to Yams. Make sure y'all go check out her live from this morning. And also she did do what y'all been asking her for, which was uh reading Lily Mae's text, or shall I say comment on social media. So make sure y'all go check that out. Who else we got up in here? Hey Renee, hey Miss Donna Holland. We got Miss Siobhan, Tanya Lewis, Renee Ferguson. We got Miss Lolo, Christina Mills, Joy and Sneakers, Queen Sag. I'm chosen. We got Raquel, Brandy Gibson, Miss Lisa Bailey, the realtor. Okay. We got Valerie. We got Miss Sandra, God's Child D. We got Miss Rebecca Lewis. Thank you, Mike Karen, for the super chat. Shout out to you for being the first one to show that love, baby. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. I'm so glad it's Friday, child. Even though them kids only been back to school for 2 days because they was on what it is, fall break. Child, I don't even know because we ain't never had that coming up. Oh, they just giving them cheering all kind of days off from school. It makes no sense. Miss Nita said enjoyed your saga video yesterday. Thank you so much. We're gonna definitely get into that also, y'all. Hey, Black Widow. We got Yvonne Prophet. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hey, India. Also, if you would like to donate to my channel monetarily, you can cash at me at $Lupac1. You can also buy me a coffee. All of my coffee proceeds from here up until December 20th will go towards a Christmas giveaway that I am doing. If you do not like watching the ads, y'all, oh, I gotta turn my monetization on. I be forgetting. I told y'all to remind me in the chat, y'all. You can get a super sticker or a super chat to, show support as well. Definitely hit that like button because it is what? Free 99. Oh, and get a membership. Y'all got to get that membership now. That's how we keep growing and glowing, baby. If you are not a member of the channel, make sure you grab that membership. It is not expensive. Little fee, y'all. Little fee. Nothing too much. Something slight. Something slight. But it's all good, y'all. But make sure y'all get that because I will be having a members live coming up real soon because y'all been asking for it. So we gonna give y'all what y'all want, baby. Hey, Miss Michelle Holmes. Hey, Miss Sharon Murphy. JB in the building. Shout out to all of y'all. We got 94 up in here. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, please. Pretty please. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn my monetization on before I forget again. Give me a second. Because that's one thing that I do not remember. Let's see. Okay, I got it. Um, and as y'all can see, the title of this live, child, is why is DV not taken serious when it comes to men? Which I don't understand that, y'all, because I've been, kind of surfing the web a little bit. Hey, all said mommy, and pretty much watching the whole Safari situation, and I see that it's a lot of people that are kind of downplaying that situation, which kind of like what they did with RH. That's why I got both of them on the thumbnail because it's giving some similarities in their situation. A little bit, not too much, but a little bit. And I just don't think it. I don't think it's fair that because they are men that the situation is made as a joke or people don't take it as serious opposed to it being a woman. That's crazy to me because women have the power to unalive just like men do. So I think that it should be equal ground when it comes to DV. I don't, child, these people crazy, especially in this generation, y'all. It makes no sense. Hey, dreamy girl. Hey, Miss Green Eyes. Get right with LB. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed my premiere yesterday. It is going up. I think I'm over 5K views right now. Unfortunately, YouTube demonetized that video because of the profanity. Oh my God. I'm still mad about that, y'all. Because that don't make no sense, child. Ain't nothing but a little cuss word. Come on now. And the crazy part is I even tried to bleep out the profanity, but I'm thinking because you can still hear it under the bleeping. I haven't figured out yet how to, you know, remove those words opposed to the bleeping. So once I can figure that out, it'll be better. But my feelings is hurt because I worked on that premiere for over a month to know that YouTube won't be paying me for it. It's crazy work. Lord have mercy. Jesus. Let me stop. But yeah, y'all, that hurt my little feelings, child, because that was a lot of work. Y'all seen that premiere. That was a lot of work, baby. Let's see. Hey, Latoya Jackson. Need to say the lady climbing his window. Oh my God. Child, before I get a ladder and climb a ninja's fence, he could have them cheering. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. But it's not gonna ever happen. I'm sorry. It's not gonna ever happen. I'm chosen to say, can you edit it and re-release it? I could, but I don't think it's gonna go up like this one. I could try to do that, edit out the maybe take out the clips with the profanity, but it's like redoing it and then it's a lot. Basically, it's a lot because a lot of profanity happens early on in the video. So with me doing that, with the editing that I do, I would have to pretty much re-edit the whole video, and that's gonna take a lot of work. So it's kind of like not really worth it. But I'm glad y'all enjoyed it, and shout out to the ones who did send me super chats and stuff like that to make sure I did get a little something because y'all that was hard work. It was not easy at all. I promise. Like there was a headache, baby. Them videos ain't easy. And I'm not one of those CCs who could just throw a clip up there and then, you know, let it play, do a little intro. I'm a perfectionist, so it's kind of like a gift and a curse where I like my stuff to be over the top. So I go out my way to make sure it's like real, 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 real good, y'all. So, child, that's a whole nother headache. And I'm like that with cakes and everything. So, Like I said, it is a gift and a curse, but I get it done, baby. Even though it takes me some time, it does get done eventually. Hey JB, I don't know if I shouted you out. What's up, Freddie? God's child says reminds me of Emmett Till being accused of something he didn't do. The difference is no harm. Listen, that Emmett Till story was crazy, y'all. But I don't know, y'all. For some reason, and I would play Safaree's videos, but I feel like everybody didn't seen them at this point. So it don't pay to present that. But tell me what y'all think, cause I don't. It's something about Safaree. I never really been a Safaree fan, but that does not negate the fact that I'ma be fair with different situations. Even though I don't too much care for his character and the way he is on the internet, but right is right and wrong is wrong. So I'm kind of on the fence when it comes to him though, because I'm like, are you actually, is he like an RH? You know what I'm saying? Is he really like an RH where he's really active and he's trying and she's just trying to stop him from being involved? Or, she's overly controlling and whatever else, and she feels like she can use the kids as a bargaining tip? Or uh, is he putting on? Is he giving a little gaslighting? You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? What y'all think based on what y'all see on the internet? Because, like I say, it's some similarities there, but I still feel like Safaree is not telling the whole truth. And I don't like Erica at all, child. I've never been a fan of Erica. But like I said, right is right and wrong is wrong, especially when it comes to babies. When it comes to them kids, child, that's my soft spot. But I just feel like he's not telling the complete truth, because I did see something about him going to the courts and trying to get the child support lowered, which he only was ordered to pay like what 4,800 a month for two kids. To me, that's not a whole lot for somebody that's a celebrity. So I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Right? And did she bring the ladder from her house? That's what I was wondering. I was like, child, where did she get that ladder from? Listen. Thank you, Miss Simone, for the super sticker. I appreciate your support, my girl. Your continuous support. Talia says, you does an amazing job. Thank you, Talia. Brittany saying, no way, I'm using a ladder to climb a gate. Erica needs help. I felt bad for her kids. I have to go to work. I'll catch the replay. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, Brittany. You too. And I agree. That's another thing. Now, I can say this, y'all. It does seem like those kids favor Safaree over Erica, because shout out to my sister Harmony. I didn't see that clip until I watched her video. I only seen a little clip of, Safaree's, which I did a video on it also, but I didn't put everything in my video, just a little bit of it. But I seen Harmony posted a clip where Safaree had a recording of the baby girl crying not to go back to her mama. And that's a red flag for me. Anytime, y'all know, at least 90% of kids are more attached to the mother than the father. Not saying they don't love their daddy, but they are more so fall behind the mom because it's the mom. You know what I'm saying? So to see a baby and she's 5 years old crying, I'm talking about big tears, not to go back to her mama's house speaks volumes. It's given very much toxic environment. It's given that something that baby either witness or experience that's making her not want to leave her dad. And that's something he need to pay attention to. If he really is serious about his kids and this whole situation with her allegedly needing anger management, then he needs to take that red flag serious. Because when you got a baby that's crying not to go back to her mom's house, that ain't nothing to play with. My kids cry to come back to me, okay? Not cry to not come meet me. So he need to take that very serious, because she ain't nothing but 5 years old. That is crazy. Chatty said, hey, Chat, if I miss you out and about. Okay, sister. Dreamy Girl said, I believe Safari's story. He saw the red flags and ignored them. Okay. Let's see. Joanne Speaker said, I believe that he is a good dad and wants to do well with them. I feel, you know what, y'all? I think that he has a lot on his plate right now. I'm not gonna say he's not a good dad because I don't know that to be a fact. We only know what we see. But what I will say is he's a very busy. He's a very busy person, and so is she. But once you have kids brought into the situation, you have to make time. If you're gonna bring kids into the world, you have to fit them into your lifestyle. Because at the end of the day, those kids weren't made by one person. It takes two to make those babies. So even looking at, this is the thing, because she did post a calendar showing that he only had the kids 16 days out of the year. And 2024 is not even over with yet. But the fact remains that even though she posted that, who's to say why he didn't have them? Because she could be another Laonia where she's constantly making excuses to not turn them over to the dad or giving him a hard time. See, that's some of the things that we don't know. A lot of stuff, and I feel like when the situation doesn't give a lot of context, it's hard to determine who's in the right and who's in the wrong. Because it's easy for her to put up a calendar, and that's the type of person I am. You can give me a receipt, but if that receipt don't have context to it, then it's an invalid receipt. So I can't just go off of her saying, well, you know, this is all the days marked off. I had him pretty much the whole year. He only had him 16 days, but why didn't he have? Are you letting us know? Are you giving him a hard time to get them? And then he's the one of those type of people that will say, you know what, I'm not going through the trouble, because it's a lot of men. And I told y'all this before, even with RH's situation. You got to really take that into consideration. The fact that it's a lot of men who will literally miss out on time with their kids to not deal with the bitter and toxicity coming from the mother. And can you really blame them? Because just like people can say, oh, well, he helped make those kids, so it's half his responsibility. But you got to also consider the fact that the woman plays a major role being the primary parent, right? So just like you would, place blame on the father for the lack thereof, you got to take into consideration, is that mom giving him a hard time? Because she shouldn't be giving the man a hard time either, especially if she wants to use or validate the fact that those kids are made 50-50. If that makes sense. Like, it's not cool. It's not cool at all. And you could tell, even watching her clip, y'all, she gave a little guilty. Like, she really did give. Let me see if I could pull up where she was speaking. Hold on, y'all. And I'm going to share. Matter of fact, before I even do that, let me get caught up on these comments. Then we're going to pull up what Erica said. Because I'm pretty sure everybody didn't wore out the Safaree part. We're gonna get into her, because the way she was speaking, it was given like she was definitely embarrassed. You can see that. Talking about, don't feel sorry for me. You could be embarrassed with me. No, girl. Like, you need some help, baby. You need some help. Because regardless if y'all situation was toxic or not, I ain't jumping no fences. I'm sorry. You ain't gonna never catch me slipping like that. No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. It's not gonna happen, baby. Let's see. God's child says, yep, all of that. She's controlling and being like that is in previous relationships. Definitely. I've seen her history, and that's why I say I don't too much favor her. So that also co-signs Safari's story. The fact that she has a history of being volatile. And it's crazy. Need to say that RH comeback song deep. I feel Safari is not completely truthful. Um, RH did his big one. Okay, he did his big one. We're gonna get into that too, y'all. Dreamy Girl say he might not be telling the whole story. People tend to leave their part of the story out sometimes. That's a fact. And that's one of the things that I consider, y'all, because you gotta also look at motives and stuff like that, right? I feel like, we can't just place all the blame on Erica. Even though she giving crazy, she giving toxic, she need anger management, she need help, etc., etc. You gotta also look at his behavior as well. Not saying that he ain't a good dad, because we can't really say that in this situation. We don't have enough to go off of. And I keep in the back of my head that clip of that baby girl crying not to go back with her mom. That clip, it stays in the back of my head. But the thing is, Safari, if you have videos like that, why aren't you taking action to what try to at least get primary custody of your kids, baby? Where they can say if you love them that much and you know their mom needs help, why don't you try to take them, give her a break, and you take them on full time, and then once she gets the help that she possibly needs, you give them back. See, it's stuff like that. I feel like take initiative, because if you feel like something is wrong with her, that's the reason why he posted what he posted, because he wanted the world to see that she has a problem, right? So if you feel like she has a problem and your kids could possibly be in a bad environment, then what are the steps that you're taking to make some type of change or making the situation better for them babies? Child, listen. Joy and Sneaker says 4,800 is quite a bit for a reality TV star. Lupac, he's not that type of rich. Well, he's not just a reality TV star. You got to consider the fact that he does music. He also is a ghostwriter. Safari been in the industry for a good minute. He been in the see, I don't know his whole resume to know. We would actually have to know what he makes. But I won't just say he's a reality TV star, because he has been in the industry for a while, and he does ghostwrite a lot for a lot of big names. He do his own music. He got his own businesses. So it's a lot. He got a big resume. He got a pretty big resume. I'm not saying 4,800 is not a good bit of money, child. Because listen, we all could use that now. But what I'm saying is, it's not. There are some. Let me say it like this. In comparison to uh child support orders where they paying 25,000 a month. Okay, listen, 40,000 a month for child support. So that's kind of on the lower end. Not saying it's not a good bit of piece of change, but it's kind of on the lower end. And then it depends on his income. See, when you go to court, the judges calculate the child support based on both incomes. So it has to be something that they've seen to come up with that number. Both parties have to submit their incomes. So, it's not like they just throw a number out there. Hey, Malibu Genies. Hey, Miss Janice. Hey, Sunshine. Hey, BP. LB says, I did not believe Safari at first, but Erica is toxic in every relationship she has been in. It was sad when the child was crying, saying she did not want to go to mommy's house. Yes, that's what stuck with me, y'all. Still, it's like it keeps replaying. Hey, Latte. Say good morning, y'all. Just finished my work meeting. Okay. BP said, I'm glad more female content creators are being unbiased about Safari's situation, because it's very similar to the True Saga as well. I agree. And I wish I could actually get some male victims on a panel, because there's a lot of men out there who are experiencing this and they don't speak up because it's downplayed. People don't take it serious, like I said, as if a woman can't unalive a man, child. It exists just like women are victims of DV, so are men. But it's just not on an equal level, and it's sad. It's really sad. I wish I did have some men that would actually, speak out or speak up, that would be willing to come on a panel to talk about it. Thank you, Sister Arthur Danette, for the cash app. I appreciate your support, my girl. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. You always do your big one on Pac. Love you. Hey, Latoya Middleton. Christina say bye, going back into work. Y'all have a good weekend. You too, my girl. Um, let's see. Shanta says, I think he is a good dad, but it was times when she was begging him to get them and he wasn't there. Erica is crazy and Safari was sneaky. It was toxic. They should get it together for the babies, though. I agree. I agree. They both give toxic, because think about it, y'all. And this goes back to when they first got married. A lot of people were saying Safari was not ready to get married. And when you know you're not ready to get married, you should not be getting married. I think I heard Erica say something about it. It gave publicity stunt, or he was doing it for the public, or something like that. But here's where accountability comes in it. Because if you know a man, or you sense a man is only marrying you or wanting to marry you because of the public or publicity stunt, then why didn't you stop it? You went through with it as well, boo. So, sometimes You can't point the finger without taking accountability in a situation, especially if you played a part in it also. You got to make it make sense. But I do agree that both parties do give toxic. I think Erica is a little more toxic and volatile because of her behavior. Um, Safari don't give the type of man that will put his hands on a woman, but he do give the type that he give. Let me tell y'all what he give. He gives calm. He gives passive aggressive. He give calm. He know how to trigger you and still keep it cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he can say some very hurtful stuff, but in a cool, calm, and collective manner. What's the word for that, y'all? Is it passive aggressive? Let me know if I'm saying the right stuff, okay? But he gives that. He gives the type of man that will aggravate your soul. You know how you could be in a relationship and you the aggressive one and your man is always calm. You know how they call that balance, right? But it could also be kind of like a trigger where you want to fuss and he just or I ain't gonna say you want to fuss, but y'all might be in an argument and he acting so nonchalant to where not that Nita, he acting so I'm talking about the behavior. He acting so nonchalant, but he knows he's triggering you. Well, I can't think of the word, child. I'm gonna have to think about it. But somebody help me out with that. Hey, loving my curves body spot. She said, "Hey, Lupac and everyone in the chat. What's up, my girl?" True Sarah says Safari's home look quite substantial. Exactly, dude. Go get your babies. Get your babies. I'm pretty sure if him and Erica actually sat down and he was, on some grown man ish, like, okay, look, I'm gonna take them with me, and let them come stay with me for, till you can, get just to help her. Cause they are both of their kids. Excuse me, y'all. I never understood why some people, it's like they normalize the mom being the one to take on the full responsibility to where people frown upon dads actually stepping in and helping. Y'all remember when 2K did that episode? I don't remember the name of it, but a lady actually joined the panel and she was like she gave her daughters to their dad, because she needed help, like she was struggling, and she allowed the daughters to go stay with their dad till she got on her feet. And she said that her family was mad at her, and but y'all not are y'all offering them children to go stay? Like, I don't know how anybody could be mad at that. Baby, you helped me make these children, okay? You gonna do your parts. Ain't nothing wrong with letting them kids, if you and that man not together and you need that help, you need that emotional and mental break, and you need to get on your feet, you need to get stronger mentally, then it's nothing wrong with letting that man step in and be a father, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. People frown upon that, and that's crazy to me. That's crazy. But I think if they would actually sit down and have a real grown up conversation, she might consider it. She might, but he gotta be serious about it. He don't give that he's the type of father that would actually take on them kids full time. I'm sorry, y'all. He don't give that. I'm not saying he's a bad dad because I don't see that also. I see that he do love his kids. But with his schedule, I don't see him being the type that would, take his kids full time. I don't see that. Honey, I mean, Joy and Sneaker says, "Honey, I was in a very abusive to my first real boyfriend." Oh, you was. You said you was very abusive to your first real boyfriend. He was so scared of me that he got his parents to break up with me. Dang, that's crazy, girl. Shout out to you for even saying that, because most women won't even acknowledge that. That was big of you. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Christmas. BP say you right, Lupa, passive aggressive. Thank you. I knew it was something like that. I just couldn't think. I couldn't put my finger on it. But he gives that type, don't he, y'all? Don't he give the type of ninja that would drive a woman crazy? Like he always a ninja that's always calm, even when y'all in an argument. That will drive you crazy because sometimes women be wanting that man to get a little aggressive, that it's that alpha male, like, put your foot down, daddy. Okay? Listen. Sometimes women be wanting that. Not even just so much, not even in an abusive way, but just to let me know you the man. Okay? Let me know. And Safaree don't give that. He give that even in argument, he gonna be calm, but he gonna trigger you. Let's see. Hey, sweetie favorite. She said he definitely gives push buttons, then sit back and calmly watch. Yes, yes, that's what it is. Ma Kettle says I watched my mom get BEAT by my dad and vowed I would never allow a man to BEAT me, and I became the bruiser. I ran my men off. Ooh, girl. You know what? Shout out to you, Marketo, and shout out to you, Joy and Sneakers. Let me know when y'all want to come up because I would like for y'all to kind of give a little summary of that. That way, and I feel like that would be real beneficial because it's not too many women that'll admit to that behavior. Y'all know what we dealt with in the saga. Like Laonya clearly plays the victim and says she's always the good person in the relationship, even though we've heard audio of her do sub, do sub. So, it's like, let me know. We're gonna put that together. If y'all don't have to come on camera. Y'all can definitely be on the screen, put a picture up or whatever, but just to kind of put that out into the atmosphere because that very well exists, y'all. A lot, and especially in this generation. It's a lot of alpha women out here, okay? Listen. It's a whole lot, baby. Hey, Kimberly Williams. She said Erica didn't raise her oldest child. Hell, her mom. And that's another thing, y'all. I don't think Safaree was lying when he said that he had a conversation with her oldest son, and the oldest son told him that if he ever had to live with his mom, he would unalive himself. I don't think Safaree was lying about that. I don't think nobody would lie about something like that, especially when it comes to somebody's child. And being that her behavior is the way it is, and I've seen situations where she done had him on TV, and you could tell that that son kind of has some type of resentment towards his mom. You can tell. So, and then just to think about your child, think about it. It gotta be something there, y'all, because or some truth to what Safari said, because why isn't your child staying with you? You got your other two kids. Why is it? I can understand your mom helping you out because you working in this and that. That was the excuse that she always used, but she never has her oldest son around her. Oh, my bad, y'all. So it's something about that situation. Something ain't right with that. Something ain't right. Latoya say RH is tired of them lying on his name. He said last night he was getting papers on the ones lying on his name today. I pray he do and the judge handle it so it can stop, so they can stop defaming. Listen, at this point it's time. It's time because clearly it's not gonna stop voluntarily. So, at some point, especially when you see you're in a situation where the defaming and the slandering is constant and ongoing and people are literally making a bag off of it. You got to put your foot down, especially when other people fighting for you have been affected, as in family members. Like listen, y'all, that's a whole nother conversation, baby. That's a whole nother conversation. But I agree. I agree. All right, let's go up. Let's see. Nita says she had a fit with him, putting them in summer camp. He's busy. I even heard Safari say that he wanted to keep them for the summer, and because his mom and his sister was in town or whatever, and they was gonna spend the summer there, and they wanted to spend time with the kids, rightfully so. That's his family. And she did not want. She gave him all kinds of hell. Did not want that to happen. So this is what I have to say about that. It's one thing to cry for help and say a man is not helping you, but if you're literally shutting down him offering to help in certain situations because you feel away, this is where you have to be mindful of who you procreate with, right? Because you got to accept what comes with them, whether it be their family, if they got a crazy toxic family or whatever. And you got to trust that that man is not going to put y'all, emphasis on y'all, kids in a harmful environment or situation. You can't procreate with a man, y'all break up, and then he's not good enough to be around y'all kids. I hate when women do that because if that's the case, You should have thought long and hard before you decided to procreate with that man in particular. That's crazy to me. So now because y'all not together, he's no longer good enough to be around y'all cheering. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Hey, Miss Beverly, Miss Angela, sir. She said he probably would take them, but he already said his mom and sister would help him with them. That mean they would have them. Well, he said for the summer. I don't think he meant, primarily. He said he was speaking like on an isolated situation where his mom and sister was in town for the summer and they were, he wanted to get the kids for the summer. So hey, pretty green eyes. Hey, A Stokes. LB said, yes, she did say it was a publicity stunt, but you had two babies, not one, and didn't even raise her oldest child, shaking my head. Child, listen. Joy and Sneaker say, I am a very alpha woman. However, I know how to play very submissive. It's a trait that was taught to me very young. Okay, listen. And in this generation, it's a lot of alpha women, to be honest. Like, because child, I ain't gonna even get into that, y'all, 'cause that's a whole nother conversation. Alpha women and beta men, listen, that's a whole separate live. That's a whole separate live, baby. Hey, Miss Anita. Let's see. I hate that being toxic is celebrated. It's child so much in this generation, y'all. But look at the influencers. Look at them. You got Laonia. You got Ari. What's her last name, y'all? Ari Fletcher, Young Miami. You got all of these big celebrities slash influencers who are promoting toxicity, and the women are agreeing with it. They agreeing with a man choking you up and slapping you around. Yes, daddy. Like, no, ma'am. That's not cool. That is not cool, baby. If that's what you like, you keep that to yourself. Especially when you got millions of followers. Don't be influencing the younger girls to think that's okay. That's not cool. Child, listen. Let me see. Hey, all smiles. Shanta say it's a really, really similar saga, but different people. People need to remember that too. And don't just let Brie and Erica similarities. And don't just let Brie and Erica similarities. Let them see things one way too, though. I'm confused a little bit by your comment, girl. Hey, Casharel. Lisa R said I was in a DV situation. After I snapped, I became the aggressor. Went to jail in 2017 for DV. I had to let that toxic relationship go. I went to anger management and mental health to get myself together. That's good. I'm glad you did, because a lot of times women can be in those situations and it don't turn out like the norm, where the men end up in jail or whatever. Sometimes that woman can become so triggered or get so pushed or abused to where it ends badly. It can end real crazy, y'all. Like, people better be mindful, because I'm also a DV survivor, and one day I'm gonna tell y'all my story. I didn't have my nose broken. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm not even gonna go into it, but one day I will tell y'all my story so I can be more transparent with you guys. But it ain't no joke, and it's not easy to get out of. If real DV situations are not, because a lot of times people question why y'all stay, or if it was that bad, why you didn't do this, why you didn't do that. It's not easy. You have to pray. When I tell you have to be in tune with God, sometimes you have to pray your way out of those situations. Because especially if you have trauma, childhood trauma, a lot of times if you have childhood trauma, that can literally, or you see your dad in those same men that you date, or you choose, how they say the saying, what is the saying, y'all? Um you know how your dad is always your first love, but a lot of times we as women, we choose our dad and our mates pretty much, because your dad is supposed to be the first man to show you how to be treated. But if you grow up in an environment where your dad is abusive, he's constantly cheating on your mom, he's abusive towards your mom, you, whatever, whatever, then you look for that in a mate, because You, as kids, you have to be raised into adults. More often than not, you are a product of your environment. So what you see growing up is what you think is the norm or how it's supposed to be. So you have to come out of that. And that takes therapy. It takes, it's a lot. It takes healing and all of that. So a lot of times women will literally latch on to men who are just like what they grew up around. It's unfortunate, but it's a reality. Listen, y'all. We got to get into it, okay? Listen, because it's a lot. This topic is so many levels and layers to it till it's crazy. Thank you, Bless Queen, for the super chat. Love you, girl. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, let's see. LB says you can tell Erica oldest son doesn't behave as if he does not like her. It's something with that. Y'all, and notice how he's very standoffish, like not nonchalant. He don't give nonchalant, he gives standoffish. He gives that is some trauma there. He gives resentment towards his mom. Like you, body language tells a lot, baby. I'm real big on body language. And you could tell that child he got it's some issues there. It's some issues there. You can see the anger all over his face, baby. Energy is a mug, okay? Terry says they love talking that ish about they don't need a man and turn around crying while men ain't approaching them. That's a fact. That is a fact, baby. Lisa says my ex-husband definitely gaslighted me. Speaking on it helped me heal. I am actually speaking out at an event. That's good. It's definitely beneficial to speak on it once you heal. If you start speaking on it too early, a lot of times your situation can trigger you. So I wouldn't advise nobody if you're not comfortable, if you're not ready. Just like with my DV panel, y'all, it will be this Sunday, October 20th, at 1:45 p.m. I'm gonna have a few guest panelists, and I will have three women, three brave, courageous survivors that will be speaking, giving their stories. It's basically a DV awareness panel. Since it is DV month, y'all, I think it's a real good thing to do, especially in this month. So y'all look forward to that. I finally set the date for it, and it will be this Sunday. I'm gonna put the flyer up early though. I'm gonna put the I gotta get the I gotta get some pictures from my guest panelists to put on the thumbnail so I can create the thumbnail. Oh, child, I don't know why my microphone. I mean, not my mic. My earphones be uh congesting me. That's crazy. I wonder if anybody else have that issue. Hey, Miss Charlene King, Love Cat, Peanut, Miss Shari, Destalia. Shout out to y'all. Peanut say, hey, Pock and Chat. Happy Friday. I was in a DV relationship, but it wasn't the best. Wait, you say I was never in a DV relationship, but it wasn't the best. He don't help with the kids, and I complain. I just keep it moving, but I know people close to me that were in DV relationships. Yep. Listen, it could always be worse. So if you didn't experience it, that's a blessing. That's a blessing because it's hard to get out, y'all. Not Laonia version of getting out. Y'all know how she say she had to get out, quote unquote, with the truth, knowing doggone where that man left her. We ain't talking about that version of getting out. We talking about really getting out, baby. Really getting out. Because it's not easy at all. It takes a lot of prayer, it takes a lot of help. Because a lot of times, you know, women are known to give the benefit of the doubt. Women are known to give in. So anytime that man say they sorry, they won't do it again, you go back. Especially if kids are involved. I don't know why, and I don't know why women stand with men. That was always a thing, y'all, and I feel like that's a generational curse that definitely needs to be broken. Staying in a toxic relationship because of the kids is not gonna help them kids at all. If anything, it's gonna make it worse. A lot of people speak on not having broken homes and this and that, but sometimes them homes need to be broken. Okay, broken homes is sometimes a good thing because you can literally traumatize those kids and have them in therapy later on because of what they witnessed growing up, baby. It's not always the best thing. to stay in a house where it's toxic at all. Let's see. Let me go up and I want to play that clip for y'all. Joy and Seeker say, I'm teaching my 10-year-old nephew about nonverbal communication right now because he be cussing me out with his expressions and it gets him in so much trouble. Oh, wow. Well, that's good you teaching him better. I said, Mom, it said Hurricane Katrina helped me get out of my AB relationship. It's a long story. Girl, I know all too well about Hurricane Cat, baby. Listen, whenever you ready to tell it, let me know, girl. All Smile says it's a shame that Bree never got to the point of healing where she could have apologized to RH publicly like she did for Ja. Apologizing to RH is a huge step in her healing. Eventually, y'all know what? This is what I think. I think that eventually she will. I don't think it's going to be right now, but one thing about God, okay? God has a way of uh turning things around for your benefit. And I feel like at this moment in time, God is moving mountains for RH. And I really do believe in my heart that one day she will come back publicly and apologize to him. It might not happen right now, y'all. But one thing about, especially if she's serious about having a relationship with God, she gotta right that wrong, baby. She ain't gonna never have no peace on her platform or in real life. Until she rights that wrong, it's not gonna go the way she wants it to. So I think eventually she's going to double back and apologize on the same platform that she caused the havoc on. And Pocket's gonna be on time. And that's a fact, my girl. Sure will. If anything, I'm gonna be first. Okay? I'm gonna be here early. Hey, Lachelle. Hey, Miss Fells. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. What's the mods, the likes? How the likes looking? We liking or we lacking? We liking or we lacking? Let me know, y'all. Let me know if we liking or we lacking, baby. Desilia said it's hard as F, and I wouldn't provoke my bruiser because I know he was unhinged. I don't see how she did it. Exactly. You know how she did it? Because he wasn't her abuser. She was his. That's how she did it. Because a real victim, a real survivor knows not to provoke what could potentially cause you to be unalive. Okay? When you scared for real. Ain't no fake scared. Ain't no fake, he threatened me and this. None of that. A real victim slash survivor know what time it is. And ain't nobody moving like that for real. So all that, oh, y'all don't know what went on in her house, that's BS. Because you will not see a real victim slash survivor getting on the internet and taunting their alleged abuser. You will not see that. Period. Everything that we seen within that saga, you will not see that in a real abusive situation. It's never been done. You mean to tell me she the first one to change the game? Child, bye. Child, bye. And then move 10 minutes down the street from that man? Child, bye. Most victims go to another state, baby. They ain't gonna move 10 minutes down the road. Y'all are crazy. And I ain't talking about y'all. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Let's see. Let me go down. Hold on, y'all. Let me work my way down. Hey, Miss Stephanie Landry. Hey, Lakeisha. Miss Judy. I said, Mommy say I sure will join to tell my story. Okay, my girl. We gonna set that up. Message me on my Lupac baby page and we gonna set that up. We'll try to get it. Matter of fact, we can try to get it within this month. I have that DV panel this Sunday. So sometime after that, we'll set that up. That way, we'll still have it within October, which is DV month, child. Raquel said you are absolutely right about that apology and perfect timing. Yep. Not on our time, y'all. It's gonna be on God's time. It's gonna be to the point where, and I think Neo Tarot said this, she's gonna be backed into a corner and she ain't gonna have no choice. Because when God puts you in an uncomfortable position, baby, you gonna shake. I promise you. You will shake. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's not time yet, but it will happen. When you wrong people, either you gonna walk with the devil or you gonna walk with God. Ain't no in between, like, child, bye. Ain't no in between, baby. You gotta pick one. And God is a jealous God. So At the end of the day, it's gonna happen, y'all. I believe that. Hey, Eyes of Vision. Same to you, my girl. Okay, y'all. Let me pull up this clip because I definitely want y'all to see. Pay attention to Erica's her body language, y'all, and how she look when she's speaking and stuff like that. Because that's the type of things that I look for when I'm looking for genuity and truth in people. Hey, Miss Brenda Knighton. Okay, hold on. Let me I'm gonna pull up Harmony's video because I didn't do a clip on Erica. Hold on. Let me share my screen. Let me find it first. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Channel YouTube. Hopefully, I'm already logged in. I think I am though. Okay. Harmony speaks. All right, videos. Go to the end because that's when. Wait, it was this. I want to show the part where the babies. Okay. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me share the screen. Let me take this super sticker off. And present. Share screen. Wait, let's see. Okay.
Love me. What's in the card in the bag? With something in it? But mommy missed. She was missing you. She was looking for you.
This breaks my heart to hear that baby crying not to go back to her mother's house. Those kids are traumatized. And I just want to thank Safaree for coming forward, telling your only
the embarrassment that I might be feeling because I'm a human. And if you're human, I'm sure, you kind of understand where I'm going with that. Then yeah, that's one thing. I'm human. There's moments where we are embarrassed. If anything, be embarrassed with me because shit, look what I've been dealing with. And there's so much that honestly the world doesn't even know. But anyway, back to the comment. I chose him. Do y'all forget? I was chased for 3 years and I wasn't budging. Like, Mofo had to go through my friends and my family just to get me to reply in a text, let alone give him.
First of all, why does she think that's relevant, y'all? Like, just her saying that is giving deflection, is giving gaslight to me, in my opinion. She definitely give narc vibes. I never really been a fan of her character, but like I said, right is right and wrong is wrong. So I'm always call the right out in a situation, regardless of who it favors. Okay, but when her saying that, oh, y'all forgetting he chased me for 3, it don't matter. You gave in, baby. You gave in. You married him. Y'all had 2 kids. So him chasing you does not matter. We didn't see. We don't care about that. We seen you getting a ladder and going over the fence. Okay. So him chasing you, how is that of any relevance? Basically, is that it's off subject, off topic, and it's not relevant at all. Like nobody cares that he chased you when y'all first got together or him trying to get you. That is we're not concerned with that. What we want to know is why is your 5-year-old daughter crying not to go back home to you? That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. We want to know why y'all can't get it together and co-parent properly for the betterment of those kids growing up. Just like with the RE situation. That's what we want to know. Okay. We don't care about him chasing you for 3 years and getting in touch with your family to I guess get you to talk to him, or that's in the past. That's of no relevance. Child, it's the gaslighting for me, baby. Hey, Sassy M, I miss you too, my girl. Shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, let me finish playing it, y'all, because she ain't say too much.
Any type of chance. No need was finally given. And behind closed doors, when I finally started to get this chance, this individual was actually doing this whole PR rant, claiming he wanted to be married and have kids. So I was seeing the outside actions he was projecting, and then I was engaging in the chance I was giving, and boy, did he come hard. So it kind of matched, and I was like, you know what? Anywho, the chance was given, and life took its course. Before you knew it, he was popping the question. And because this person went so hard, it was like hard not to believe, you know? Anywho, this is another comment that I kind of have to address. Well, you gave him a second baby. Okay, let me get on that one. So I absolutely have to speak on this whole you gave him a second baby thing.
Well, guys, that's all the commentary I have for now. As always, thanks for watching. I will talk to you shortly.
Oh shoot, let's see. Y'all, okay. Harmony didn't put that whole part in there. Hey, Miss Veronica. Hey, Miss Deborah. But when she spoke, I did actually see that part of the clip where she said, because somebody was in the comments saying something about basically trying to make her take accountability. When the lady said, well, you gave him a second baby, so you up here talking about what she said, he chased her for 3 years. Y'all forget he chased me for that's irrelevant. And then, she try to use that whenever the lady say, well, you did give him a second baby. That's her saying take accountability for your part, ma'am. He didn't make that child by himself. So regardless if y'all wedding or relationship was a PR stunt or not, y'all still brought two beautiful kids into this world that have to be accounted for and taken care of. So all of that's irrelevant. We don't care about no PR stunt wedding. Clearly it was because y'all got divorced. Y'all barely stayed together a year. Okay. So that part don't matter, but those kids do. Okay. And then even with her saying, y'all, her excuse for her having a second child for him was crazy. This Boo Boo the Fool literally said, and Dr. Jackie can vouch for this. I didn't even know I was pregnant. My stomach was flat as a board. And we were still married at the time. And when you're still married, um, you doing the whole makeup and breakup part, and the breaking up and the makeup comes up with a lot of makeup sex, and it was a lot of that going on. So I didn't know I was pregnant. Dr. Jackie, back me up. Who cares? That's irrelevant. That ain't even, how they say you always want context around a situation? That's irrelevant context. Okay? We didn't need none of that. None of that helped us in this situation. So child, she said all of that for nothing, literally. Like, girl, none of that is relevant to us. None of that matters. If you didn't want, I mean, my bad, y'all. Hold on. I got confused. Let me see something real quick. Let me check my phone. Okay. Yeah, none of that matters. None of that matters at all. You still had a second, not one, but two kids with him. Ain't no way I'm bringing a child into. Oh, that's my child. Hold on, y'all. Let me answer the phone for my son. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Let me go open the door for my son. He done came his arse back from school early. All right, y'all. I'm back. My earphones back on. Imagine giving your child a house key and they still call you to come unlock the door. Make it make sense. Give me my key back. What's the purpose of having a house key if you gonna leave it in your room? Like me, I them children get on my nerves, child. Oh Lord. So All Smile says some people are not capable of accountability. That's a fact, unless they can own a tiny piece of the issue and blame the bulk of it on someone else. Shaking my head. And I can't stand when people do that. As an adult, I feel like accountability is crucial to you growing, you being a better person. In order to learn from your mistakes and to make better decisions, you have to be accountable. If you think your itch don't stink, you think you perfect, then baby, that's listen, you gonna be in some trouble, okay? You're gonna be in some trouble. You got to be able to take accountability, especially when you're an adult. You don't have nobody to answer to. Why not be honest? Why not tell the truth? Why not be held accountable or be accountable for your actions when you're an adult? Who gonna whip you? Child, that's something I never understood, y'all. Hey, Rachu, what's up, sister girl? Wait, that's enough. Hold up. Where's your other page? You got a second page? Cause you was in the live earlier. You commented from another page, I think. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. Definitely irrelevant, as if that is the reason that she was abusive. So how y'all feel about before we get off of here? Because like I said, y'all, my brother and his fiance had a baby, so I'm going to visit. She just messaged me some pictures, so I can't wait to see the baby. I didn't even know she was having a baby today. That's the crazy part. We just had the baby shower. Um, how do y'all feel about RH's song? Let me know. Hey, Miss Patricia. Safari thought that craziness was just for TV. He effed around and found out, especially after. Yes, he did. And I heard he's very well endowed. So, you know, one thing about that good Z, it's going to drive him crazy. Have him crawl, have him bringing ladders to your house and crossing the fence, child. I was so weak. The proof was in living color, was live and in color. Erica has anger issues and can't control her emotions. The problem is she's gotten away with it so long she doesn't see a problem on her end. I think so too. I think so too. Yes, I have another page. I was wondering. Thank you. I'm chosen. Yes, I can't wait to see the baby, y'all. I can't wait. I love a newborn baby. But hey, blessed beyond measures. What's up, my girl? You say I was in the chat earlier, but picked up my kids from school early and now I'm back home. Okay. I was wondering. Topeka say I love our each song. It's true. Get right with LB say that song spoke everything he needed to say. I like how he included Lauren, Josh, and Isaiah in the song, expressing his love for them. I agree. I loved it. I feel like um I feel like it was long overdue. I feel like, but here's the thing. Is it a testament to him starting his healing process or a testament to him being healed? What y'all think? See, that's where I'm kind of like, is it him starting his healing or him ending it? That's where the confusion comes in at. Granted, the song, listen, RH, one thing he has a talent, baby. He can really, really rap. Like he has a That's one thing you cannot deny his talent when it comes to music. He is very talented. And I feel like it was on point. It was a harsh reality, harsh truth, but where's the lie? Like, where's the lie? Now, people might find it controversial because of, the cuss words and this and that, or because he did mention her kids and then proceeded to uh B word her. But at the end of the day, it could have been worse. Let me say that. It could have been worse based on what transpired over the internet and what he endured. He could have did way more than that. And could you have blamed him? That's the question. This is where the fairness comes in it. So she has the right to literally drag, crucify, and embarrass him, defame him all over the internet for a whole year or even longer, and he doesn't get to respond because he's a man. Make it make sense. Or in her words, make that make sense for me. Like, I just don't get it, child. Hey, Kimberly W. Rakita say he snapped. Honeybee say he's very talented. It took a while. I'm going to use her words. He's human. Oh, listen. Very much human, baby. Very much human. So at the end of the day, you can't use that or enable her and say, oh, she's human when she do crazy stuff. Or, and I ain't gonna say that's crazy, because a lot of artists express themselves through music, so that wouldn't be considered crazy in his situation. But when it comes to her, when she lashes out and do certain things or done certain things, they made excuses for it, and it's not right. She grown, right? No matter her age, she grown with kids. So she should be held accountable for her actions just as well. Ain't no favoritism in this type of situation, even though it is, but still, it shouldn't be. Miss Karen said, I loved it and listened to it over 20 times. And Charlene said, I love Ari's song. He is getting it off his chest. Miss LaShawn said, I love both of them. All Smile said, he snapped calmly. Look at God say, I love the song. LB said, I feel like he is healed and over it and he is letting it out. Okay. Dad Celia said, I feel he expressed how he feels and ain't nothing wrong with it. After all he been through, my song would have been worse. Listen, worse, baby. I would have lit a fire under the earth to say if I was him. But yes, love the song. True lyricist. Honeybee says very talented. Rakita say he snapped. Topeka said I think he was finally he has finally got to the healing. Black Widow say I feel like her hasn't had a chance to heal because them idiots won't leave him the F alone. Everything he said in his song is facts. And that's what a lot of people have to take into consideration. Even when well, let me see, because this situation has been played out all over social media, y'all. So it's kind of hard to heal properly when it's a constant reminder, right? And it's sad, it's real sad. So it's like, this is a tough one, baby. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. It took a while. My thoughts about his song. He spoke his piece, which he needed to. Him and they said, I think he's finally started his healing. It was his true feelings. Rakita said she wouldn't allow him to see them kids he took care of for 6 years. But you know what? That at the end of the day, that's her kids. You know what I'm saying? So even though it was unfair, we gotta say that because she still kept close contact and connection with his oldest daughter, even though we know that was done out of malice intent because she's no longer in contact with her. It was at one point she would say nobody would ever come in between that relationship. To once Janashos got into the situation, she slowly but surely, and if y'all remember, we said it, why she stopped talking to that child when she no longer need her. And then boom, look what happened. There's no communication there at all. So it's very unfortunate how this situation played out on the internet, because that that situation in particular ruined his relationship with his child. And now they're slowly but surely, God is moving mountains to try to repair it. And people still trying to throw little whatnots in it to keep it damaged. And that's sad. You should never want that for no child, regardless. Like that's not your child. Why would you want, or even you gotta sometimes you gotta put yourself in those shoes to actually figure out what's right and what's wrong. Hey Egyptian, what's up, my girl? He told her up, and I know she's pissed. I was cracking up at his lyrics. But that's the thing, though, y'all. It might have been a little harsh with the curse words, but where's the lie? Where's the lie? Sometimes the truth hurts, you know? Sometimes the truth hurts. He spoke what happened, and he did it in a bare what 2 minutes. He literally summed it up in 2 minutes, child. And I was gonna add it to my premiere, but it was too late. I hadn't already downloaded it. I hadn't already, and it took forever, y'all. So I couldn't redo it and then add that clip. But that would have been the icing on the cake if I could have put it. But child, hey Tony Lightner. He called them how he see them. Yup. Thank you, Mom Deuce, for the super chat. She say, "Hey, Pac, I feel it was long overdue, factual, warranted, and he went way easy. So folks need to keep that in mind." Exactly. You got the nerve, the audacity to get mad over a cuss word when this man has been slaughtered all over the internet. Like what? Child bye, child bye. Like he said, he ain't do it how he really wanted to do it. That's the crazy part. He really went easy. He really went easy because that's just music, baby. That's music. People cussing music. Far as from what we could see, she be dancing to music that be cussing. So it's only hurtful when it's relevant to her. She don't have no problem with degrading music any other time when she showing that booty meat and twerking and dancing all on the reels. But you know, we can only be selective with it when it's relevant to her, right? It's only hurtful when it's warranted or when it's relevant or when it's set in stone or when you can feel it in your chest. That's when it's relevant. That's when it hurts y'all. Child by Brandy say people keep forgetting she was never the bag. Just imagine how further in life he would have been. Listen, the money he would have saved, y'all. The money he would have saved. Oh, look, my sister-in-law just messaged me. Hold up, let's see. Okay. My mom didn't call me. She probably about to head to the hospital too. Why I can't see your profile? I don't know. Is it blank? It might be something on your end if you can't see it. It may be something on your end. Let's beyond measure. It could be something on your end. Anybody else having an issue seeing my picture? I'm sorry, ain't nothing against him, but I love when you call him Janostrils. Somebody in the chat gave him that nickname. I can't remember who, y'all, but that was definitely funny, baby, and it stuck with them nostrils because he got them. Oh shoot, hold on. I want to click on that. Hey,
Hey, y'all know me.
my bad, y'all. That's the only bad thing about having the phone connected to the doggone computer, child. Don't do my little lightning strike. Joseph. Don't do my little lightning strike, girl. Hey, grown woman status. That was me, Lupa. That was you, what? She said Erica gets so defensive when people mention her oldest son. A good mother wouldn't be. Yes, that's a clear indicator, y'all. Shout out to grown woman status for saying it because she do. Notice what happened with her and Spice was because Spice mentioned her mothering. If you know you doing your job as a parent, then stuff like that won't trigger you to that magnitude. She was ready to rip Spice apart, child. That should tell you something. Hey, Alexis, Lexi, what's up, my girl? That should tell you something. If you know you doing your job, handling your business, only thing that could trigger you is the truth. That's it. The truth. Other than that, she was mad because she knew what Spice said was facts. That's it. That's all. That was facts. That's why she went off the way she did. But I'm about to jump up off of here, y'all. Like I said, I'm about to go to the hospital and see my newest niece that was just born today. And my mom just called me, so she probably going to. Um, Shout out to y'all for tuning in. More than likely, being that I only gave y'all hour 15, if I have time later, I might come back through and go live again. Because I do want to talk about, I don't know if y'all, is it the Menendez brothers or what is it called, y'all? Because I see they've been getting a lot of motion on social media about them possibly being released or something like that. But I have to watch the series first. So I definitely want to do a live where we could talk about that situation. And if y'all haven't watched that series on Netflix, make sure y'all watch it so y'all can talk, be educated about the situation so we can go over it and dialogue about it or whatever. But I definitely gotta watch that. Do you have your ads cut on? Because I haven't. They are. They gotta be a YouTube thing because I definitely turned it on when I went live. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. But I love you guys, and I'll be back later. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please hit that like button on y'all way out. And if y'all don't see me back today, I'll be back tomorrow because it's almost the month's going by fast, y'all. So we got to get this content in. More than likely, if y'all don't see me today, y'all definitely see me live tomorrow. But love you guys.
It goes by. People always ask me why black holes. Listen up, baby girl, shit, I'm about to let you know why I always got a black holes. Whoa. They talking shit up in my comments. Yeah, they don't know, but I'm about to block them. Cause every day, I block holes. They be being shady, yeah. Whoa. Cause you know I block holes, baby. In different area codes, baby. You never know, but I block.